Hello, champ. Congratulations on clearing the NOS Level 1 exam. Welcome to India's most awaited and award-winning Olympiad finale, the NOF Champions League. We've prepared 4 sample papers, 40 questions each, with 3 video solutions to help you perform your best. Watch carefully, take notes, practice, and excel. Here is your science sample paper with solutions.
Hello students, welcome back to this video. In this video, we are going to solve all the 40 questions of sample paper 3 class 9th NOF Science Champions League. So let's begin with the question number 1. Question number 1. Why does evaporation cause cooling? A. Heat is absorbed from the surroundings. B. Molecules expand in volume. C. Molecules absorb oxygen from the air. D. It leads to condensation. Here the correct answer is A, because evaporation causes cooling because the fastest moving molecule escapes from the liquid surface and these molecules take energy with them while leaving. So as a result, the average kinetic energy of remaining particle decreases, hence the liquid becomes cooler. Let's move on to the next question, that is question number 2. A graph shows a plateau in temperature during the phase change of ice to water. What does the plateau indicate? So here is the graph. We can see the graph going upwards and stable while it is solid or liquid. So okay, let's see the option. Ice is cooling. B. Temperature remains constant as latent heat is absorbed. C. Ice and water mix releasing heat. D. Molecules stop moving. Here the correct answer is option B, because during melting of ice, temperature remains constant even though heat is supplied, and the supplied heat is used as latent heat to break intermolecular forces, and since energy is used for phase change instead of temperature rise, the graph shows a plateau. The next question is question number 3. Compare evaporation and boiling in terms of particle movement. A. Evaporation occurs at the surface, boiling occurs throughout the liquid. B. Both occur only at high temperatures. C. Boiling involves no heat transfer, evaporation does. D. Evaporation only occurs at low pressure, boiling at high pressure. Here the correct answer is option A, because evaporation occurs only at the surface of the liquid, while boiling occurs throughout the liquid, and during boiling, bubbles from inside the liquid rise to the surface, and hence particle movement differs in location of vapor formation. Our next question is question number 4. At which temperature under normal conditions does water exist as both liquid and gas? A. 0 degrees Celsius, B. 50 degrees Celsius, C. 100 degrees Celsius, and D. 200 degrees Celsius. The correct answer is 100 degrees Celsius, because at 100 degrees Celsius under normal atmospheric pressure, water exists simultaneously as liquid and vapor. This is the boiling point of water, and at this temperature both phases remain in equilibrium. Our next question is question number 5. Why is chromatography preferred for separating pigments in ink? A. It uses differences in solubility and movement through the medium. B. It is faster than evaporation. C. It works at high temperature. D. It is inexpensive and easy to perform. Here the answer is clearly option A, because chromatography separates pigment based on their different solubilities and movement rates throughout the stationary medium, and each pigment travels a different distance due to affinities, and hence pigments get separated clearly. Our next question is question number 6. You are given a mixture of sand, salt and iron fillings. Which of the following steps will correctly separate all the components in the sequence? A. Use filtration to remove sand, then use a magnet to remove iron fillings, and finally dissolve salt in water. B. Use a magnet to remove iron fillings, dissolve the mixture in water to separate salt, and filter to remove sand. C. Dissolve the mixture in water, filter to remove sand, and then use a magnet to remove iron fillings. And D. Use decantation to separate sand, dissolve the remaining mixture, and use a magnet to remove iron fillings. Here the correct answer is option B, because first a magnet removes iron fillings because iron is magnetic, then dissolving the mixture separates salt from sand, and finally filtration removes sand. leaving salt solution which can be evaporated to recover salt. Our next question is question number 7. Which of the following is a pure substance? A. Sand, B. Milk, C. Blood, and D. Sugar. The correct answer is sugar, because sugar is a pure chemical compound with fixed composition, and sand, milk, and blood are mixtures containing multiple components, hence sugar is the pure substance. Our next question is question number 8. Why is hydrogen called a diatomic molecule? A. It is made of one atom. B. It consists of two hydrogen atoms covalently bonded. C. It contains a single proton and electron. D. It exists in liquid form at room temperature. The correct answer is option B, because hydrogen is called diatomic because it exists as H2 molecules. It is H2 molecules, and two hydrogen atoms share electrons through covalent bonding, and therefore hydrogen naturally exists in pairs. Our next question is question number 9. Which of the following does not align with Dalton's atomic theory? A. Atoms are visible. B. Atoms combine in fixed whole number ratios. C. Atoms can change into other atoms in nuclear reactions. And D. Atoms of the same element have the same properties. Here the correct answer is option C, because Dalton's theory assumed atoms are indivisible and cannot change into other atoms. However, nuclear reactions show atom can change into other elements. Hence, that statement does not align with Dalton's theory. Our next question is question number 10. What is the smallest unit of an element that retains its properties? A. Molecule, B. Atom, C. Ion, and D. Compound. The correct answer is atom, because the smallest unit retaining the chemical properties of an element is an atom. So molecules represent combined atoms, not the smallest unit of an element. Hence atom is the correct option. Our next question is question 11. An element has the configuration 2, 8, and 7. How many electrons does it gain or lose to achieve a stable configuration? A. Gains 1, B. Loses 1, C. Gains 2, and D. Loses 2. So here the correct answer is 1, gains 1. Why? Because configuration 287 means the atom needs one more electron to complete the octet, and gaining one electron make the configuration stable like noble gases. Hence it gains one electron. Our next question is question 12. Calculate the number of neutrons in 3517 Cl. A 0, B 17, C 35, and D 18. So mass numbers is equals to protons plus neutrons, and given mass number is 35 and protons is 17. So neutrons is equals to 35 minus 17, which will be equal to 18. So our correct answer will be option D. The next question is question number 13. What is the atomic number of an element with 7 protons and 7 electrons? A 7, B 14, C 21, and D 0. So here the correct answer is 7. Why? Because atomic number equals number of protons in an atom. Since the atom has 7 protons, the atomic number is 7, and electrons do not change atomic number, so it is fixed. Our next question is question 14. X, Y, Z in the following picture denotes. So this is the X, this is Y, and this is Z. So let's read out the options. A. Tonoplast, plasma membrane, and chloroplast. B. X is ER, Y is cell wall, and Z is mitochondria. C says X is ER, Y is plasma membrane, and Z says it's chloroplast. And D says X is ER, Y is cell wall, and Z is chloroplast. So here this X is ER, so this one is ER, and now we'll go to Y1. Y is cell wall, so this is cell wall, and Z is mitochondria. This one is mitochondria, so it is mitochondria. So ER, cell wall, and mitochondria. ER, cell wall, and mitochondria is an option B. So our correct answer is option B. Our next question is question number 15th. Assertion: Leucoplasts are the colorless plastids. Reason? They play a role in photosynthesis. A. Both assertion and reason are correct, and the reason is the correct explanation of assertion. B. Both assertion and reason are correct, but reason is not the correct explanation of assertion. C. The assertion is true, but the reason is false. And D. The assertion is false, but the reason is true. So here, leucoplasts are colorless plastids mainly used for storage of starch or proteins, and they do not perform photosynthesis. Therefore, the assertion is true, but the reason is false. So our correct answer is option C. Question number 16. The plastids which are colored green and colorless are known respectively as A. Chromoplast, chloroplast, leucoplast. B. Leucoplast, chloroplast and chromoplast. C. Chloroplast, leucoplast and chromoplast. And D says none of the above. So here chloroplasts are colorless plastids and chromoplasts are colorless plastids. Chloroplasts are green plastids responsible for photosynthesis, and leucoplasts are colorless plastids. Hence the correct sequence is option A. Chromoplast, chloroplast and leucoplast. Our next question is question 17. Which of the following statements are incorrect regarding genes? Statement 1. They control the transfer of hereditary characters. Statement 2. Nucleons carry genes. Statement 3. They are part of chromosomes. Statement 4. They are found only in the knuckle. A says 3 and 4 are true, B says 3 only, C says 1 only, and D says 2 and 4. So here genes control hereditary character and are located on chromosomes, and they are not present in nucleon alone. So hence statement 2 and 4 are incorrect. So 2 and 4 are incorrect. So our correct answer is option D, 2 and 4. Question number 18. The nutrients of oxygen present in the blood pass through the A. Cartilage tissue, B. Reticular tissue, C. Adipose tissue, and D. Areolar tissue. Here the correct answer is areolar tissue, because areolar tissue fills spaces between organs and allow nutrients and oxygen to pass through the easily, and it acts as packaging tissue supporting exchange of substances. Let's move on to the next question. I'll send you this question again. Question number 20. Father of histology is A. Malpighi, B. Bichet, C. Mayer, and D. None of them. The correct answer is Bichet, because Marie-François Xavier Bichet is known as the father of histology because he studied tissue systematically. Hence option B is the correct option. Question number 21. Haversian system is found in cartilage, B. Bone, C. Blood, and D. Epithelium. The correct answer is bone, because the Haversian system is a structural unit found in compact bone, and it contains blood vessels and nerves supplying bone tissue. Hence it is found in bone. Our next question is question 22. Which of the following units is used to measure velocity? A. Meter, B. Meter per second, C. Kilogram, and D. Newton. The correct answer is meter per second, because velocity is measured in ms, which is meter per second, ms, and it represents displacement per unit time. Hence option B is the correct option. Our next question is question number 23. A ball is thrown vertically upward with a velocity of 25 meter per second. Calculate the maximum height reached by the ball. Assume g is equals to 10 ms per second. So here at maximum height, final velocity is 0, so v is equals to 0. So we'll go with v square is equals to u square minus 2gh, and v square is 0, so it will be equal to, and our u square is 25 square minus 2 into g, which is 10 given, and h. So here H will be equal to something 625 by 20, and this will be equal to 31.25, which is approximately 31.5. So our correct answer is option C. Our next question is question number 24. A train is moving with a speed of 50 km per hour. It takes 10 minutes to stop after the brakes are applied. Calculate the deceleration of the train if its initial velocity was 50 km per hour. A. 5 meter per second square. B. 0.023 meter per second square. C is 2 meter per second square. And D. 0.051 meter per second square. So here initial speed, that is u, is equals to 50 kilometer per hour, and which is in meter per second. If we convert, it is 13.9 meter per second, and our final speed, that is v, is equals to 0, and our time, which is t, is 10 minutes, which is converted in seconds, it is 600 seconds. So it is 600 seconds. Now we'll put it in formula, and the formula is A is equals to V minus U upon T. So putting all the values here, it is 0 minus 13.9 upon 600. So our answer will be 0.023 meter per second square. So our correct answer will be option B. Our next question is question number 25th. A satellite orbits Earth with a constant speed. What force acts on the satellite to keep it in orbit? A. Gravitational force. B. Centripetal force. C. Frictional force. And D. Tension force. The correct answer is gravitational force, because satellite motion is maintained by gravitational force, which acts as centripetal force, and this inward force keeps the satellite in orbit around the Earth. Our next question is question number 26th. A 10 kg object experiences a force of 50 Newton. What is the acceleration and how much time will it take to reach a velocity of 20 meter per second? So let's solve this. Let me read the question. Yeah. So here I'll write down the formulas first. Here A is equals to F by M, which is given 50N and 10. So this will be equals to 5 meter per second square, and if we go for V is equals to U plus A T, so V is given, that is 20 meter per second, U is 0, and our time is not given, so it is plus. Acceleration is given, we find out the acceleration, so it's 5 and T, because time is not given. So now what? If we convert this, our T will be 4 seconds. Why? Because 20 is equals to 5T and 20 by 5 is equals to T. So this is 4. So our answer is 4 seconds. So 5 meter per second square and 4 seconds. Our option is the correct option. Our next question is question number 27th. A force of 20 N is applied to a 5 kg object. What is its acceleration? A. 4 meter per second square, B. 1 meter per second square, C. 5 meter per second square, and D. 2 meter per second square. Here same formula, acceleration is equals to F by M, which is 20 by 5, which will be equal to 4 meter per second square. So our correct answer will be option A. Our next question is question 28. The gravitational potential energy of an object increases when A. It is lifted to a higher point, B. It is thrown downward, C. It is at Earth's surface, and D. It is in free fall. So here the correct answer is option A. It is lifted to a higher point, because gravitational potential energy increases when the object is lifted upward, because work is done against the gravity, and greater height means greater stored energy. So our correct answer is option A. Our next question is question number 29. A 5 kg object experiences a gravitational force of 30 N on the Earth's surface. What is the radius of the Earth? Use G as 9.8 meter per second square. So let's solve this. So here average Earth radius is 6.4 into 10 raised to the power 6 meter. So from known gravitational calculations, option D is the correct answer. Our next question is question number 30. Which of the following is true about the force of gravity? A. It acts only on the moon. B. It acts on all objects with mass. C. It is stronger on lighter objects. And D. It only acts on objects above Earth's surfaces. So our correct answer is option B, because gravity acts on every object that has mass, and it does not depend on whether the object is on Earth or in space. Hence gravity acts universally. Our next question is question number 31. A 100 kg person climbs up a 10 meter high staircase. What is the work done by the person? A. 500 J, B. 2000 Joule, C. 1000 Joule, and D. 10,000 J. So here work done formula will be mgh. So W will be equal to 100 into 10 into 10, which will be equal to 10,000 joule. So our correct answer is option D. The next question is question number 32. A 5 kg object falls freely from a height of 100 meter. What is its velocity just before hitting the ground? A. 20 meter per second, B. 40 meter per second, C. 30 meter per second, and D. 50 meter per second. So here V square is equals to 2gh, and V will be equal to under root 2 into 10 into 100. So this will be equal to 2000 and under root, which is approximately 44.7. So here the closest answer to this is 40 meter per second approx. So our correct answer is 40 meter per second. Our next question is question 33. The energy possessed by an object due to its motion is A. Kinetic energy, B. Potential energy, C. Thermal energy, and D. Electrical energy. The correct answer is A, because energy possessed due to motion is kinetic energy, and it depends on mass and velocity of the object. Our next question is question number 34. A sound wave travels in a medium at speed of 340 meter per second. If the wavelength is doubled, what happens to the frequency of the sound? A. It doubles, B. It remains the same, C. It halves, D. It is quadrupled. So here speed is equals to frequency into wavelength, and if wavelength doubles and speed remains constant, frequency must halve. So it halves is the correct answer. Our next question is question number 35th. A sonar wave is emitted by a submarine. The wave takes 1.2 seconds to return after bouncing off a fish. If the speed of sound in water is 1500 meter per second, what is the distance of the fish from the submarine? A. 900 meter, B. 1500 meter, C. 2250 meter, and D. 3000 meter. So let's solve this. Our total travel time includes forward and return. So distance is equals to Vt by 2, which is equals to 1500 into 1.2 divided by 2. So this is equals to 900 meter. So our correct answer is option A. Our next question is question number 36. The amplitude of a sound wave determines its pitch, loudness, speed, or frequency. The correct answer is option B, because loudness depends on amplitude of the wave, and higher amplitude means louder sound. Our next question is fill in the blanks kind of. So it's question number 37. Harvesting in our country is either done manually in dash or by a machine called dash. In the next step, the grain seed are separated from the cut crop, and this process is called dash. This is carried out with the help of machine called dash. So let's complete this. Harvesting in our country is either done manually or in sickle, right? We use sickle, so sickle, or by a machine called harvester. Yes. In the next step, the grain seed are separated from the cut crop. This process is called threshing, cutting the crop. So it is threshing, and this is carried out with the help of a machine called combine. So this is combine. So our correct answer will be sickle, harvester, threshing and combine. It is given in option D. So our correct answer is option D. Our next question is question 38. Dash is the traditional good variety which is grown in coastal areas of Nellore. A. Basmati, B. Sona Masura, C. Gilkara Masura and D. Mulagulukulu. The correct answer is Mulagulukulu. Why? Because Mulagulukulu is a traditional variety grown in coastal Nellora areas. So option D is the correct answer. Our next question is question number 39. Branch of science that is concerned with culturing of vegetables is A. Floriculture, B. Horticulture, C. Agriculture and D. Olariculture. The correct answer is Olariculture. Why? Because Olariculture deals specifically with cultivation of vegetables, and it is a branch of horticulture focusing on vegetable crops. Our last question is question number 40. The algae which is used in manufacture of potassium, A. Gelidium, B. Porphyra, C. Laminaria and D. Chlamydomonas. Again. Question 40. The algae which is used Question 40. The algae which is used in the manufacture of potassium, A. Gelidium, B. Porphyra, C. Laminaria and D. Chlamydomonas. So our correct answer is Porphyra, because Porphyra is an alga used industrially for extraction of potassium salts. So our correct answer is option B. So students, we have completed all the 40 questions. So all the best for your exams and keep practicing.
Don't forget to like and subscribe for more useful content.